Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another vlog. So today's vlog is all about Chalky, and me and Chalky are heading off to a show jumping lesson with someone really exciting, and we're heading off to Field Farm Question, which is the big clue, because I think if anyone knows him they will know that this is where he teaches. So I'm not gonna tell you yet. I mean, I would imagine I probably can't contain my excitement when I'm editing this later on, that the title and the thumbnail is probably give it away, but I will tell you when we get there. So I actually had to bring the trailer home, so I'm currently stood in the window because that's where the best light is. You can see me in the mirror, and I actually had to bring the trailer home. So the trailer's currently on my drive. I've just done the school drop off for Harbour. She's gone to breakfast club, and I'm now going to hitch the trailer up and take it back to the stables because the road was meant to be closing at the yard, which was going to make my life hell this morning. But after having signs up for weeks saying that the road was going to be closed, they haven't closed it, and that was actually why Chalky did a hooligan thing and ran away from me the other day, because he spooks at that sign, and now most people know he doesn't spook at anything. So unnecessary drama, but I am going to go and fill the car up. I need screen wash too, and then I am going to go and get Chalky sorted. I did give him a bath last night, and I am also meeting the lovely Chloe there from Horn Horses, so I'll put her Instagram up here somewhere so that you can go and follow her, because she is just an absolute gem, and she is coming early, so her lesson is after mine, and she is coming early to film so that you guys have a vlog, which is very kind of her. So yeah, I'm going to get cracking because it is a good 2-hour drive, and that's obviously without hitting peak traffic, and obviously we are going to be leaving about 9 o'clock, so typical rush hour. But I'm hoping everyone who needs to be in work is already in work, and yeah, I am really excited. I need my butt kicking big time when it comes down to show jumping. Like, I feel like when it comes down to cross country, I'll just crack on and I'll jump anything, and I know that he's always going to look after me. Whereas show jumping, I feel like you need to ride every stride with him, and you need to ride it like you stole it, and if you don't, this is why it's not working. And I wouldn't say I'm lazy with it, but I would say my reactions aren't quick enough with it, and that's why I'm really struggling with the show jumping side of it. And I think because it's a weakness and because it's a struggle, I just try and avoid it. So I'll happily go for a dressage lesson, or I'll happily go for a cross country lesson because that's fun, but I have really got to get down to the nitty gritty if we want to have a good season. So that is where we're going, and yeah, I am going to take you along. I've also got the most gorgeous outfit on, and that is a pile of clean washing that you've just seen that I was trying to hide, and the camera bag. It's one jumper and a pillowcase, like it's not major, but yeah, I've got this gorgeous outfit on from Sandstorm Question, and I am just in love with it. So I'm gonna get going. I said I wasn't gonna waffle, so I'm gonna get going. We've arrived. Chalky is being a little bit impatient, stomping around in the box, and I am desperate for the toilet, so I'm gonna go and find a toilet, and I am like 45 minutes early, so I'm gonna put his red light therapy pad on, and I'm actually gonna sit here while he's got that on, just doing some work. And I've got some work emails to do, and I'm gonna try and edit Buddy's last vlog, because Buddy, well, you will have seen it, Buddy went out the last time. So yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and get some work done, and then you will hopefully see me jumping on board. Right, we are just getting tacked off. I've just put my boots on, and they're still wet inside from getting absolutely dunked by Buddy at the weekend, which is grim. Thank God I've got spare socks. But yeah, just getting tacked up. I also forgot to tell you who I was actually having a lesson with, didn't I? So a lot of you probably have guessed it if you know someone who teaches at Field Farm, but we're having a lesson with Simon Greaves, and I am just so excited. Like, I really need this, especially, you agree? He's nodding behind me as if to say, yeah mum, you do need to work on your show jumping. So Chloe actually still isn't here yet. I bet she's hit some traffic, but I'm gonna get his bridle on him, get on him, and I'll take the camera down with me, and she can just pick up the camera when she gets here. So let's see how this goes and what we get up to.
Oh, pigeon attack. Smashing them up. It's probably going to ask me to do the same exercises, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Down to the middle of that can, keep the energy. And then forward shot, and then back to the right forward again. Slowly going, left shot back. Keep them straight, straight. Yeah, you just drift right a couple of times there with knee. Just make sure you keep it right there.
It's a really nice size menage, right? Good jumping arena. Oh God. This is where Cassie's going to show me up because I always strike off wrong. Or I will show myself up.
Okay, so we're going to keep going with that cycle. But this time, when you do your canters, always do your canter transition. Move the leg to the side now. Now when you do your canter transition, then a transition from working canter to doing canter, then a transition back to working, and then your shot transition. So there's lots of and that will balance then, yeah? So move the canter on. And then back to working, then forward to drop, and then back to your board again. Straight.
See what I mean by the patterned base layer? With the little horses on. It's cute.
It's very fun.
Very fair.
I think about your own position. Like I said, just here, you're a bit weak here sometimes. Yeah, I think so. He's quietly keep her away trying to get that to build your strength up.
These kids, they're not worth it.
They totally are.
They wreck your bodies and leave you tattered
Yeah, well, there is that. There is that.
and emotionally destroyed.
I've only just lost my baby weight, so.
Whee.
Flexion, give up to the rival. Well done.
So it's interesting how instructors use different terms like ride into the bridle, but what sometimes is quite hard is you don't necessarily know what those terms mean, and they can say half halt and they can say push from behind, but it's finding someone who you fully understand and knowing exactly what those terms translate to in real time. Oh, good boy.
And then on to your third load, the full turn to back forward.
Canterpoles are way harder.
Make sure you've got between hands and legs to go exactly where you want it to go. Like you've got on a set of rail.
Must be very hard teaching lots of different people. So you have to adapt yourself. It's lovely, isn't it?
Is he a big connie? What is he?
I'd say he's probably, she says he's got no breeding, no notable breeding. I'd say he's probably an Irish draft cross, something with a bit of blood. He's a bit too big to be a big connie.
Yeah, well, I did think
The oversized collies tend to sit at about 15 too. He's probably about 16 hands, I reckon.
And he's
I mean, they can go that big.
much more like an Alfie, but not with a conny face.
Yeah.
Alfie body, conny face.
Alfie's so unusual, and it's that Appaloosa element to him that makes him that bit different, I think.
I've decided I'm an Appaloosa girl every time I see like the really crazy spotty ones.
Super spotties. They're Marmite Appaloosas.
Yeah.
You did it.
I know, but so are Whippets.
Yes, you are a Marmite sort of girl.
I am. I'm down with the Marmite.
Tell you what, this exercise is really hard.
It
If he
is,
does the same with me, I will obliterate those white things and make lots of sound effects. Lives quite quiet. Better. So much of jumping is nothing to do with height and everything to do with technical ability.
Yeah?
Yep.
Feel the difference then?
Yeah.
What did you do differently that time? Is it?
Lots with an accent.
Yay! That's good. It's so nice, isn't it, when something is something that.
I think it's riding distances. Decimated. Oh.
Connection. Good. Good arch. Last bit's good though, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's start off with the nose towards that head.
Yeah, nailed it. Oh. What's quite nice about Chalky is he clatters those boards and doesn't really react to it at all.
No.
The difference with Cassie is the head will throw
Okay,
up and
does
she'll get in a little tiz-was about it. The Irish types just... I didn't realise that was a jump.
say, you input that great energy. Forward again, let's go. Brilliant. Once again, up to the bridle. Good girl, keep going, let's do that once more. Freshen that canter back up again. Keep well done, brilliant. Yeah. Forward again. Good girl.
Well done! Look at the state of my hair, Jesus. He was so good. He is shattered, but wow. Simon is so nice and such a beneficial lesson. Like, we came away from it and realised that I have a really weak core and I am quite happy to let Chalky drift left, right, wherever he feels. So yeah, I've got a lot to work on, a lot of straightness to work on, build up my core and a better canter, and every instructor says it to me, a better canter. So one day I'll learn. As you can see, I am home. It's so late, it's hours and hours later. I'm showered and I have not got it in me to dry my hair, and I've just noticed that my dryer is flashing, so that means Harper's uniform is not clean for tomorrow. But took me so much longer to get home than I anticipated. I stayed to watch Chloe's lesson and then it took me like 3.5 hours to get home instead of 2 because I hit every ounce of rush hour traffic. And then while I was sat in rush hour traffic, I had a quick scan through the camera of the footage and realised that when Chloe went to actually tack up, she handed my camera to her friend to film, and her friend actually took pictures instead of filming. So we haven't got the courses. So we did jump a course after we'd done all the exercises and then broke the course down of what was good and what was bad and did the bad bit again so we could work on it and benefit from it. But unfortunately I don't have that, so this is only like 3/4 of the lesson, so I am really sorry. But I am thrilled with how the lesson went. I am definitely booking another one. I've already been like scouting through my phone and my diary to see what week and when I can go because I'm dying to go back for another one. My core is aching, my legs are aching, I am exhausted because Harper was up at 6 o'clock this morning. And yeah, it's just a long day, isn't it, when you're driving and you're back and you're forth. And then I was rushing when I did get back because I wanted to make sure that I got home in time to see her for an hour before she went to bed. So yeah, all in all, a very long day, but wow, such a beneficial lesson, and I am absolutely chuffed that I made the decision to go and join Chloe. And Chloe, oh, they were mega. Like, she has got goals. Like, her position is goals, is what I meant to say there. If you can't tell, I am absolutely shattered. But yeah, I am thrilled, and I am about to get Harper a bottle for the night, and I am hitting the hay because I am shattered. But there will be another one of these lessons to come because I can't not. And I'm really praying that I can do it before our first event of the season, which I actually entered before when I was comatose on the bed after my shower. So yeah, please do stay tuned. Please hit that subscribe button, like the video if you enjoy it, and don't forget to follow our Instagram because all of these updates do go on there first, and I do always share a little bit more on the day, like over there, and like you get a little bit more insight of the morning to the evening and little updates throughout the day, which is really nice. So please do give us a follow on Instagram if you don't already, and I will see you in the next vlog, which is actually is actually happening at the weekend, and it involves, oh my god, it actually involves both horses, so it should be a really fun one. So stay tuned and I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys.